Shalom, 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 shalom. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Oh, beloved, my apology. Your good old servant is swamped. There's a lot of work, a lot of things going on, brethren. It's just a lot. It's nonstop. You know, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. We are going to do the Wondrous report for February 2022. Forgive me. I was checking my email and doing my research, and I find an email sister sent 7 months ago, since last July, and about the three yoke, and we just posted that. That's crazy. There is a lot going on, man. A lot's going on. So I'm trying to. I have stuff that they sent through the PO box. I can't even. I didn't even. This didn't even cross my mind. I was so busy, um, getting things ready, and I completely and utterly forget about that. So we have the Wondrous report here in the PDF form. We should be posted in the community section for the beloved to have this. Then again, for those of you that are new here, the way that we do this, we have our own chronicle. We record the mighty one, wondrous work, and the things that he is doing. We record his work. We don't give credit to men, to women, to alien, to anything. We give all the glory to the mighty one, Selah, so be it. And for those of you who are going to go to the report, we're going to say certain things that's happening. And the one that remember it will give the mighty one great praise, good glory. The one that don't, you just still give him the praises and glory. Beloved, again, so much is going on. I can't even make a video. I will see if the most I will allow me tomorrow morning. I will try to make a video. Uh Man, my throat been hurting me. I can feel the heat is coming out of my throat. The heat in my hand has ceased though, but it's now my throat. And a sister sent a couple of WhatsApp messages. She saw ship around me, ship of two people around me, and I have it here. Wait a minute, where is it? Um, it's wait. Well, I'll play it. Somebody remind me to play the sister at the end. There are certain words that the nation. If you saw the same thing, let me know because I myself I'm blind as a bat. I can't see anything. Good thing the good Lord give me these glasses. I don't wear glasses though until I go over there and I find out how bad my vision was. So yes, beloved, thank you again for being here. It is good to be here. Now I don't think it's allergy. It seems like I just ate the same thing and stuff. I just drink. It could be that new tea that I tried that made this, but I don't know. And so far I'm doing all right. Beloved, we are in our 31 day or 40-day fast. We are in our 31st day of fasting, brethren. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, beloved. More information are flowing. The knowledge is increasing upon our people greatly, exceedingly. Yes, the knowledge is increasing exceedingly, beloved. I would advise you to study more, read more, and you will find this one book. I don't know. I can't put this book down. It's just the things that I'm seeing in there. It's just I can combine these. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna find a freaking stag. Well, a deer, a male deer. Uh, the fastest animal known is supposed to be a cheetah. I don't know why the hell I'm gonna get a cheetah and get a skin of a cheetah, but damn it, a stag, a skin of a deer, I can find that. You know, I'm reading more and more, and I'm becoming more fascinating, and I'm getting more answers to questions that I had. And when I'm looking around, beloved, I'm like, wow, there's so much going on. I can't even. I won't be able to accomplish less than 1% of that in my lifetime. I just actually, even if I had 100 years, I would never be able to accomplish less than 1% of that. It's just so much, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can, again, to show myself approved unto the mighty one, just learning. And that's why I told the people, you study, you're a student, you learn. There are books out there, crazy stuff are in there, things that it is when you look at them, you're like, okay, well, yes, those people, they should have been feared. They had to be right. They had to be right to be afraid of us, because those things are scary. If our people start doing this is the game is done. So yes, again, beloved, just to a reminder, this is our 31st day of fasting, of a 40th day. We have 9 more days to go. Okay, the fast will be ended in February the 12th, March the 12th, 2021. A final warning: I do not text people and ask them to send money to orphanage in Nigeria. I don't do this. I talk about this many, many times. Thank you for the sister that contact me. Please do not send anywhere anybody any money that I ask. None of these things. I am not in. It's amazing that I have to say this. I am not in Nigeria. I am over here in Florida. I do not ask people to send money to orphanage. It's it's crazy. Just disclaimer and full disclosure. Beloved, I won't be able to go into all the stuff that happened in February. It's too much. We will take certain things, we'll read it, and then we will give the mighty one praises and glory. Yeah, it's been 30 days, a whole month fasting, brothers, a whole month. And I receive like newcomers, like people that never fasted in their life, and try to tell you, yeah, how should I say when you're fasted, don't tell people and stuff. You have you got the exoteric understanding of fasting. You don't even know what it is, so you just come up somewhere in your church, and then you try to tell people how to do things. Yes, we got 9 more days to go. Nine, those today are 31st. At least the sun is down for me. I believe the sun will be down in California probably in 10-20 minutes. I'll say maximum 30 minutes. At 10 p.m., somebody remind us to sanctify the fast and to play the message that the sister had for us. If it is okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. We'll begin. For those of you who remember, just say you remember. For those of you who don't, give the most high praises and glory. Yes, beloved. Yes. Oh man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Today the sun is down 31 day. Let us begin. Uh Jake the Snake had a video. He was talking about the road rage. Jake the Snake. He literally had a video, beloved. He literally have a video talking about road rage. Luke 2:52. Swagger jacking. Trying to talk about the negative part of the ley line. Talking about like the rage and stuff like that. And have you seen how many people out there are driving and then the rage? Get out of here, man. So um The martial fire victims demand faster rebuilding efforts and superior. It has been a month. Paul Williamson addressed others and of the community. Of course, William, Michael, they don't think it's a level of urgency. Remember that fire that happened 3 months ago in Superior, Colorado? You know how the Gentile does, right? They just want everything to be built so fast and instantly. It's not happening. It's not happening. And this guy was complaining that, oh, it doesn't seem like they are showing a level of urgency. What? What do you mean? The fire literally burned down the whole town. You want it to be built in like 30 days? Get out of here, man. There was a driver in North Las Vegas crash that killed 9 people. Remember that guy? He crashed, he killed 9 people, brothers. And that guy had a lengthy criminal history. He was doing more than 100 miles an hour. Chinatown businesses worried about crime or moving out of Seattle. There's an increasing in robberies. The owner of Dong Chop, the owner of Dong Chop, come eating our dung noodles, has been robbed. He has given up because it's getting worse. The owner of Dung Chop, this guy, he like, yo, man, if back in the 80s or 70s, I've been selling you the well, now I keep getting swagger jack. I'm out of here, man. Dung Chop. So he's moving now. Golden Coral Brawl was reportedly sparked by a misunderstanding over a steak. Remember that there was a fight, brother, over a freaking piece of steak. Some dude, he said, well, the reason why I got my steak earlier, I like mine medium rare with blood in it. So you like yours dark, super dark. And it's the next thing you know, that guy said, oh hell no, Nigo, you don't skip in front of me. Chairs. Chairs are flying. Fight over a freaking steak, man. Things you would have seen the two-third being doing, and you see the Gentiles are doing it. That truly show you, things the plague is switching, man. Okay, all right. The blizzard that destroys Sandwich Walkway. Former Miss USA left a note leaving everything to her mom. Chelsea Christ won in 2019. She was only 30 years old. She jumped from the 29th floor. She had a law degree. Remember that young woman, that young black woman, like most of you, 99.99% of you didn't even know this woman until she committed certain things. Apparently, till did anybody know why she? No conspiracy theories. Anybody know what did the letter say and why did she did it? Anybody got a clue what happened? What was going on? She was only 30 years old, young woman. Of course, when a woman, you are in the business of modeling or doing things on TV, that's it. If you're 30, that's it for you. 30 is the new 90. You're done. Yeah, 30 is the new 90. That's it. Those women, if they not accomplish everything that they saw another women on TV accomplish by the time they were 20, 21, and 22, and then that's it. You know, long story short, when I was doing my business, I met young white women that are in their late third, well, that's the middle-aged white women. Uh, and we talk. Mostly they like you. I was quite young though, and then they would say, "Well, you very young. You own this business," and I'm like, "Yeah." They say, "Wow, you are so smart. I wish when I was young like you, I would have done something like that. All I worried about is partying and having a good time. And until this time, when they're in their late 30s or 40s, they still trying to party and have a good time because they want to feel certain things. They want to feel joy again. When they're in their 20s, early 10, preteen, teenagers, 20s, it's party all the way. And then they wish they were when they are partying and drinking and do all the drugs they can find out. And then by the time they are in the 40s, and then they try to take things seriously. You can't, because your body's already used to this type of pleasure. And they will go they will go places, and then they will see other women that they go to school with. They have children, they are married, okay, they have a job, and somewhat that's there are certain things that in a woman it's natural to them, and they will feel some kind of way even though they have certain amount of money, or they are living certain lifestyle. They know it's fake, they know it's not real, they know it's not true happiness, they know that. You know how many people that are somewhat rich right now that will trade your crappy marriage to what they have? They made a huge mistake when they strike this deal. It's all fake. I've been around those people. It's all fake. Some of those people, they had horrible childhood. And then when they find a place, they see people worshiping them online, telling them how good they are looking and stuff, and it's all fake. And when they realize it, when reality hit them, it hit them hard. When they realize everybody around them is either was pretending or needs something from them, and they just snap. They just snap. Hmm. All right then. And February 1st, there was a crazy weather in Canada, a scary blizzard in Saskatchewan. One dead after a plane crash in Heath, Columbus, Ohio. A Cessna Sky plane and one occupant. The plane crashed 1 minute after takeoff. A man killed by the homemade bomb was previously burned by pipe bomb in Antioch. Neighbors say that police knew about Trout making bombs. This was the fellow. He was making bomb. He blew up a house for the first. The last time he blew a house, they didn't put him in jail forever, or they didn't even take him out. They left him, and he blew up a whole house. He was in there in the house. Till now, they don't know how he did it. They don't know why and how. He just blew up the house. Mm. Whoopi Goldberg was suspended on February 1st from The View for having a view. Remember the whole thing about Whoopi Goldberg said this thing? No. I don't know what they were trying to distract you from. And that when the thing got pretty heated over there with, old man Putin and old man Biden were going at it, and they come up with the whole thing. I guess what's going on in Ukraine right now, it's not about the land. Man, what's going on over there is just Vladimir being evil. Now Putin made a statement calling Ukraine racist. He's like, yo, you guys are racist, man. You know you don't want the black folks to get out. And then our people, of course, the simple minded, like, yeah, man, Vladimir is on our side, man. We should go over there. Do you know what they are doing right now, brothers? They are going into African country. They are going into Arab country. They are giving visa if you're fighting for Ukraine. If somebody right now you want to fight for Ukraine, you will get a visa, you will get like resident stuff, and then go ahead, go fight for them. They didn't want to give our people the visa or things to get in their own land. Right now, when they're getting decimated, I'm laughing at those people. I told them from the beginning. A lot of people are like, yeah, Russia is getting their asses kicked. I laugh. I mock them. I'm like, you are you out of your mind? Didn't you see the tank of the Russian tanks? Those are the 40s and 50s tanks in the 1940s, 1930s. The soldiers they said they're literally 16, 17, 15-year-old boy. Those were the guys like that's so pumped up about going to war. They didn't even some one of the mothers thought like mass I thought my son was in drill. They thought they weren't training. They sent all what they are doing right now, they are reeling in. They are really in the Ukrainian. They are reeling in. You see, when you're fishing, you throw the bait and then the caught the bait, you're reeling in it right now. They caught the bait. Because are you serious? I see a bunch of Ukraine civilian getting weapons so they can fight the Russian. Are you out of your mind? Those guys are trained killer. So, did you know Russia has more tanks than any other army in the entire world? They don't want those tanks, so they are sending all of them. They're sending all of them to you. They are overwhelming you. And then the cream of the crop, the best weapon that they develop, like in this coming year, they let them there forever. That's the art of war. You take a few civilians who are able to push back an army, let alone a Russian army. Are you out of your mind? Those guys are trained killer. They are trained killer. They what they are doing right now. In French they call that épuisement de force. Like it's they are draining the forces. They are draining you. They are making you fight, 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 fight until you waste all your ammunition. You already have an ammunition shortage, and then they will send the best and take you down. That's how war fought by showing the enemy, "Oh, I can't fight. I'm so weak." And then the enemy is like, "Yeah, we're winning," and then everybody's coming and more people. Of course, it's the Mosai doing this. The Mosai is literally making the people that say, "Hey, I won't go to war." He's literally making the civilian soldiers and send them over there to perish. What's going on over there in Ukraine is the Mosai give them a critical beat down. Till now, beloved, you haven't seen one camp. Oh, those guys that always attacked us, make video about me, calling me name and stuff. Oh, you say there will be no Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble have to happen to for the chariot to come over there so we can be in Yahushua and fly out of here. I checked that guy video. Last video that he made was like a month or two ago. They've been very quiet. No one want to say anything. All your African only Hebrews are very, very quiet. All the people flee to Africa, they are very quiet. But why is that? What seems to be the issue? Those people try to convince you what's going on in Ukraine is fake. They try to convince you what's going on in Ukraine is set up because they hear some Gentiles say Trump about to whatever, man. Anyway, after the Whoopi Goldberg things, we're done with that. There was a hospital worker and a TikTok hospital worker. He had over 200,000 followers. The ley line took him out. He was on a bicycle. He turned and then the car turned. He slammed into the car. He was gone in impact. It was those TikTokers dancing and then going around and do all those scumbag stuff. Remember that those people think they are still in the blessing, doing like things online, clowning, and do all those nonsense. The most are going to get rid of you. Look how many TikTokers and YouTubers there are no more. The most is not about that clowning Haitian anymore. He's literally taking you out. Walking Dead actor Moses J. Mosley, he died. He was 31. Moses was found dead from popcorn inside of his car last Wednesday in Stockbridge, Georgia. The rappers too. A bunch of rappers are being, they are just, the Most High is removing them. Your scandal, your clowning scandal is done. He's not playing with you anymore. Bunch of rappers are dying. Young Dolph, a bunch of unknown and known rapper. Is somebody, didn't Slick Rick die? Somebody says Slick Rick is no more. Slick Rick, once upon a time, like long ago, the copyright. I believe Slick Rick is no more. Somebody can check that. Somebody was saying, rest in peace, Slick Rick. I'm like, what? Slick Rick is gone? Beast Marquis, all those guys, DMX, they just they are going. They're all going. Yeah, Slick Rick is no more, man. Slick Rick was one of the OGs from the 1980s. A lot of the rappers, a lot of the peoples, those are no more, man. They are no more. A lot of young TikTokers, you don't even know them. They are no more. Remember, we made a video. Cher, the singer, Cher was like, what's going on? Why are all our beloved actors and singers, the celebrities, why they are being, what's going on? Betty Ann, is that what that is? Betty White, um, Sidney Poitier, all those people, they are TV producers, a lot of them, they are seeing that. Slick Rick still alive, or is it dead? Because I was somebody posted something. But anyway, a lot of those people, brothers, they are they are dying. Oh, Black Rob. Black Rob is no more. Black Rob is the fellow. You probably don't know Black Rob, but Black Rob was pretty good though. But he made a mistake signing with PDD. Black Rob, his hit song was like "Ho," like "Whoa." Was the one when I was in high school or middle school. Like "Whoa" was like my intimate song. Looking at the age to just be like "Whoa," man is whoa. Your man is whoa. He's no more. It's just, it's crazy. But hey, that's what it is. Mm. Two found dead in possible murder suicide found near Highway 90 happened Quasby Trailer Park. A 19-year-old girl was hospitalized after being repeatedly run over in a school parking lot in Detroit. February 2nd, massive winter storm blasts the Midwest. Concerning about power lines holding flight were canceled in Chicago. 130 million plus people under alert. 4 states declare emergency. Oops. Amazon semi truck got caught up in the whole thing. Jackknife, two storms stretching from Texas to New York. Alex Perez reporting, suspect arrested in fatal shooting of two police officers. The suspect name is Alexander Campbell. He was arrested after a brief manhunt for killing two campus officer Bridge. Okay. You remember the one the name Campbell, I mean, Campbell in Numbers 2:6 and Joel 2:1. You can consecrate it your shofar with Joel 2:1 and Numbers 2:6, or any verse in the Bible that talk about the trumpet, the angel blow the trumpet, or the shofar. You can consecrate it with this verse because they are still latched and attached to the ley line. Yeah, there was a fellow, a heckler was yelling at the Pope. He says something. I forgot. He says something to the Pope. He literally says something to the Pope. Um, um, yeah, if you die of kidney failure, man, it's crazy. Cop tried to get hitman to kill her husband. Say a prosecutor. It was all on video. She was set up. Remember this police officer, brothers? A female police officer trying to get her husband killed. She hired a hitman to kill her husband. And what was so disturbing, we heard that all the time. Husband hire hitman to take out wife, wife hire hitman to take out the husband. But she said to take out her daughter. When the guy said, "Why do you want your daughter die? She's only 13 years old." She said she jealous of the daughter because the boyfriend was buying the daughter clothes. He was taking her out to the movie. She was jealous of your own daughter. The daughter was like she envy her youth, and she wanna murder her own daughter and pay somebody to kill her daughter because the daughter was getting gift when she was getting the same thing. She was jealous of her. You see, those are the people you don't want certain knowledge to get into their hand. Those are the people you have to give a disclaimer because they are watching and listening. Wait until you say something that they can harm people with it. They will kill their own children. They'll kill their own children because I don't know, she got a better hair than me, but she's your daughter. Police officer, man. Scientists discover a silent outbreak of the plague among white-tailed deer. Laser pointed at four airplane. Maricopa, George Superior George was hit by a car and run on red light. A lot of Georges are getting run over by car. They just crossing and then they get hit. Crazy. Plane was forced to abort Heathrow, landing at the last minute during the storm. Corey, there was no wind, no storm, no ice. Remember that airplane in England, giant airplane? There were no wind, nothing. The airplane wobble, landed on the side and stuff. Well, but there are no wind. There's nothing. What seems to be the issue? It could not land it. Crazy. Deputy kill and murder suicide honor with possession is caught by brothers. Two young deputy die. Metro police investigate murder suicide near going. A lot of murder suicide going on. Three Texas teens beat stepfather to death for allegedly sexually assaulting their half sister. Remember those three dudes? And I'm sitting there. I'm watching those three guys take that stepfather. They beat him to death. And when that guy is entering the court, he stepped right in front of. They say the word. I think one of the dude name is Michael. He stepped right in front of the picture of an angel holding the sword, which we dub Michael. The guy that he killed, his name is Gabriel. You can't make this up. And I'm receiving silly little email there. Oh, Michael is not a Caucasian. That's not the Archangel Michael. He's white. Oh, until these days, you still got a lot of people in that esoteric bull, man. That exoteric bull. Those are the Matthew 7:6. Those are, he was wearing the champion shirt. Thank you, Brother Nate. You can't make this up. The fellow wear the champion shirt. The shirt say champion. He walk up in the courtroom, and right behind him there's an angel with a sword. The one that have the spiritual mindsets will give the Most High great praise, great glory. But the profane, he will come with his own mindset and say, this is not what that is. If it was a black angel, then it's Michael. Yeah, whatever. God rejects you. That's what the men say. He told the Pope, God rejects you. God rejects you. And then the Pope say, hey, can you take this dude and take him in the back and shoot it and pray for him? Make sure you sent me the photo of the prayer and all the sweet bread, all the sweet wine splattered all over the floor. Take a picture, send it to me. I'm all about these things. Besides chainsaw and all that, all those stuff the Pope is into, things like that. Anyway, February the 3rd, a massive winter storm has pumped warnings from Texas to Maine. Ukraine President Biden, that was on February the 3rd, ordered 3,000 American troops to Eastern Europe to back up NATO allies amid Russia's standoff over Ukraine. Big Levi discussed Vlad the Impaler. He was also talk about the pentagram 5-pointed star that was on the plane. Okay, that was on February the 3rd. They sent 3,000. Right now, how many troops we have over there? How many troops do we have over there in Ukraine? They say, oh, only 3,000. We're just sending those guys over there to do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. That's all. And then they won't do anything. That's 3,000. Okay. Facebook shared 20% gloomy learn and stuff like that. 10,000. Okay. All right. 10,000 troops. President Biden tackles gun violence. He traveled to New York to discuss the crime spike. 9 major cities broke homicide records in the last year. The sword is indeed in the midst. We warn you, people. For those of you who remember the video that we upload, when the wife find a quarter, the 25 cents, 2 plus 5, perfection. George Washington's pointing the sword under America. When we saw the black horse, a little black horse, well, not a little, the cloud shaped like a black horse, we told them there's great slaughter. Brothers having dreams. Sydney, brother Malachi is sending stuff. All our people are having dreams. But you people don't listen. You didn't repent. So, hey. 2 shot in Madison. Reginald Hill, 39-year-old, a white car drove up. He came up shooting. Paradise, a.k.a. Atlantis. Woman faces multiple charges following Miami Beach hit and run. She left the scene of the accident. She was 37 years old. Alvarez, possession of narcotics. Smoke in the cockpit forced the plane to turn around after taking off in Arnold Palmer Airport. 45-year-old Rebecca worked at BYU, and her husband, Dr. Jason, 44, of course, Jason, died in a Hawaii car crash on vacation. They were from Utah. This thing is, oops. Yeah, they were from Utah. Yeah. February the 4th, mother speak out after 11-year-old gunned down at Northeast Harris County apartment. He was shot in the heart. Someone has a gray shirt on that say champion. Okay. Michael was in the midst. All right. And then that was somebody in someone. I received an email. Somebody knew who did it. Was a sister in the nation that's a friend of her niece. The little boy that got shot in the heart, that's the friend of somebody that watching here. That's a friend of her niece. He was walking to the car and somebody shot him in the heart. And the sister said, that's a friend of my niece. I saw her. I know them all the time. I know those people. I saw them. We're not making this up. This thing is real. A look at the aftermath of the fire at Heartland Farm in Bennington. 1 person died and 9 horses died. 13 fire department about the fire. Remember the fire at that horse place? Somehow there was a zebra in there. Apparently, they moved the survive horses, so to speak, to a zebra farm. Why would you have a zebra farm? Like the whole thing is always perplexed. It's like, what is it? Why would you people have a zebra farm in there? Do you know how violent and undomesticated a freaking zebra is? You know what would happen to you if a zebra kick you? That's like a kick of a donkey and a mule and a horse all in one together. A zebra is pretty powerful, but anyway, so you are Gentiles. So I don't know why we didn't do poor zebra in there anyway. Uh, Fire pumps, mass evacuation of Coventry Rehab Facility, 24 patients hospitalized. The name of the center was Genesis Respiration. Truck catches fire plowing Wormford during the icy road. Woman loses home and business after fire. She said she lost everything. She did craft and sewing. She would leave her heater on in the house. Plow truck heavily damaged after catching fire. Those plow trucks are catching on fire. February the 5th, moment of the explosion of the Anak Krakatoa volcano was caught in camera and total 8 eruptive episode. We saw the face in the volcano. Maryland officer saves student from speeding car. Remember the ley line? That guy that was that crossing guard. He saved that little girl. Though. Hit and run at Freedom Convoy. A man was arrested after a brief struggle. He failed to stop at the scene. Suspect dead after 4 killed, including a child in an overnight Corsianica shooting. He was known suspect. The victim suspect identified a quadruple murder in Navarro County, a 4-year-old child and a 21-year-old man. What you're seeing now, brothers, you see family are taking the whole family out. Back then, those people used to have a little scuffle, a little push back, and then they just make a little love, do a little dance, and then they reconcile. That's it. Right now, the husband say, "Oh hell no, I'm taking you, the kids, and myself." Right now, the wife say, "Oh hell no, I'm taking you, the kids, myself, and your family." You're seeing a lot. Yesterday, there is a father, okay, that he he had a meeting to see his 4 daughters. Okay, he had 3 daughters, 3 or 4 of them. He had a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an 11 or 13-year-old. He killed them. 3 daughters. He killed them, brothers. He was like in somewhat a custody battle or something. He was living at the church. He killed them inside of the church. And he killed the chaperone inside of the church. Oh hell no, you ain't gonna take my daughter from me. I'm taking you. Well, the wife wasn't there. I'm taking that chaperone fellow, the 3 daughters, and myself. Remember that rapper, that 2/3 rapper? He took the wife out plus the children. Did he? Did he took the kids out? I think he took the wife out in front of the children. Anyway, so it's a lot, brethren. It's a lot. Suspect arrested in fatal shooting in former California basketball star or Oakland and stuff like that. School bus driver gets kids to safety minutes before a train crash. The bus stalled on the track. They picked up the kids from St. Michael's School. Okay, remember they picked up the kids from a school called St. Michael, and then they stuck on the Michael line. And they got stuck in the Michael line. 7 dead as a tourist airplane fell in the NASCAR line. Okay, a bunch of tourists. They were on an airplane. The airplane was passing over the ley line. It switched, fell. Everyone, no more. February 6th, major floods hit Puerto Rico. Car floating in the water. Storm Malik Nadia hit the UK. So much storm over there in the UK. We're not gonna even go in Australia right now. We're still China. We just give up on China. We just we just give up on China. That's it. China is done. The flooding been going on for 2 years in China. It never stopped. It never stopped. Austria avalanche, 9 dead, one rescuer. As rescuer calls out, entire world hit an unprecedented level. They have over 100 avalanches over 3 days. Forest fire rages across Kenya National Park. Siberia's wildfires bigger than the world. Still going on. The Siberia fire still going on. Firefighter battle freezing condition during two house fires in Boston. The fire truck ladder has the number 18 and the truck has the number 19 on it. Okay, destruction in Michael. Hell in Australia, severe forest fire reached the house, evacuation in Bridgetown. A man was found dead after the van. He was sleeping in caught on fire near home of firefighters. Okay. Uh let me see. Yeah, the reporter, his name was Real One Balogun, which is Michael, of course. Barlett Blaze is expected to burn through Thursday. Fire chief say the warehouse was left with to burn for 24 hours. Now, what the firefighters are encountering, brothers, they are encountering like the fires that they have now. It would better. It's better if you let the fire burn out than to try to extinguish it because it's a futile gesture. The fire burns so hot, so intense, and so fast and so fierce, they had to stay away from it and let it burn completely. What the firefighters are doing now, they are calling it cutting off their losses. Fires are being too strong for them to fight. They just leave it. Yeah, it's something in the fire that make them so afraid to even get close to it. They stay away. They let it burn for 24 hours. Show you that the mighty one is not playing, man. Church services, press on after fire rips through 98-year-old church in Wyatt. 70 firefighters fought the fire. Members said it affected his soul deeply. It's been a while. We haven't do any churches. Those churches are forgive me. We're just talking about a church that have like 5 people dying inside of it. Brethren, the church are literally being destroyed. The Christians, they are too proud, though, to say that. The church is literally done. The church is not being raptured. Oh, we are the church, we're going to be raptured. No, you're not. You can't. You won't. Multi-million-dollar home up in flame. The home was nestled in the Phoenix Mountain. There was a propane in the house, no natural gas. The propane could not done this. One propane tank could not explode a whole multi-million-dollar house. One small propane tank. That, do you know how much money it costs to build a multi-million-dollar house? You know the materials they would put in there, and then one propane tank just literally obliterated the house. The explosion was so bad, so loud, it literally shattered the windows of houses that was miles away. One propane tank can do this. Mm-hmm. Okay, there was a remember the whole Sacramento homeless shelter. That woman was crying because they were kicking them out, moving them off the land. Pastor exorcised demon influences with book burning. Pastor Greg Lucky or Greg Glory. Is that what that is? What is this dude named? Greg Glory or Greg Lucky? I think there's two on it. Is it Greg Laurie? Because I see Greg Lackey. It's two dudes over there. He was talking about the book burning thing. And then he specified, bring your Harry Potter. Bring your occultism. Because, of course, those people are watching. Next thing you know, they'll go after pentacles. Buy a bunch of pentacles. Bring them frankincense and myrrh. Bring water. Ban the sea. Let us throw rocks at the sea. Let us throw rocks in the ocean to fill it up, because the salt water or water is evil. It's witchcraft. These guys have those people burning all the books, man. Like, wait, they have streaming net. You might as well burn Netflix, man. Why you? You people. Uh, yeah, like that guy was burning books. The fire got so intense they had to back. Yeah. The fire got so intense. The guy said, "Okay, all right, back off, back off. Call the firefighters. Come there and do that little stuff and things like that. Whatever." Northern Sweden Arctic Circle, a member of the Sami, the only indigenous people. So the people are very upset about they call those people, yeah, yeah. There's Greg Laurie, there's Greg Lockie. I don't know if Pastor Greg what. I don't know those guys' name. I know scumbag Greg Laurie is a swagger jacker too. Swagger jack all our stuff. All those guys are swagger jacking because the Vatican told them what to do. Like we told those people, do you know those guys can't do this? They cannot just go around and start repeating anything. They have to receive the orders from the masters. The priest of Mahan have to tell them, Master Mahan himself, the Pope have to tell them, like, hey, them. Woman falls to her death in West Palm Beach after the drawbridge goes up and I don't know what happened. Till now, brothers, I'm trying to figure out, wait a minute, what happened there? What happened? There's this woman crossing this bridge. All of a sudden, the bridge goes up, and then she hold on to the bridge. She hold on, and then the bridge, she could not hold on anymore, and then she let it go. And then she splat on the ground, and she died. I'm like, okay, what happened? What would have possessed her to Virgin, if the bridge start going up, your best alternative is either you jump in the water or you go back down. She hold on to it. And she just slipped, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh boy. Colorado Springs man arrested after killing his child and the mother of the child. Okay. Again, another murder suicide, the matricide, infanticide, what do they call a husband that kill his wife? Exercise. There's another one. There's matricide, the matricide, patricide, infanticide, wife that killed the husband and husband that killed the wife. It's crazy. Officer killed in Galilee accident. F-35C crash on USSR Carl Vinson, the South China Sea. We look at the jets, the maintenance cost is very expensive. You buy a jet for $78 million. It costs you $80 million a year per jet. $80 million. You buy one, well, not buy, you pay $78 million. $78 million to build a F-35, and you spend $80 million for maintenance. Can you imagine you buy a car for $78 million and you spend $80 million for maintenance per aircraft? If you got 100 of them, you are spending about like $8 billion in maintenance alone. And those people ain't got a penny for reparation. They ain't got a dime. When our people say, hey, when our brethren say, hey, man, we need a little of that money for reparation, we're going to have to go to a study. There is no such thing as a broke country. We went into that. There's no such thing as a poor country. For instance, people are saying Africa is a poor country or Haiti is a poor country. This doesn't exist. You cannot go broke. There's no such thing as a country going broke. Those are the people that they are the one. When they say going broke, that means the blessing is done. Right now, no matter how much money those people get, they can do nothing with it. No matter how much gold, they have all the gold. People are saying the country is broke, but where is the money then? Where did the money go? Inflation. Then who own all the oil, the fuel? Who own all the world? Who literally control the world? You guys did. Well, the Bilderberg, the DuPont, the Rockefellers, those guys are poor people. Those are the truly poor people. Those are the guys that suck up on people and take their wealth because they are poor. They need your wealth. The hood is rich. That's why everybody come to the hood and suck up the hood because they need the money. If you were wealthy, you wouldn't be in the hood, man. You got enough money, like, I have enough money to life me to let to last me a lifetime. Too much stress to go set up a business in the hood, getting shot by two-third. It's because those people are poor. That's why they are invading countries, stealing. When the Gentiles came in on our land, they didn't come to come and share their wealth with us. They came to steal our wealth. They didn't come to share their philosophy with us. They came to steal and jack our books and replace us with themselves. You don't invade a country because you want to give them money. Except for Mensi Musa. Mensi Musa are going all over Africa, giving people money, give them gold, massive amount of gold, make people rich. He had so much money, he's like, yo, I gotta go ahead and share this with the world. You wondering why those Arabs are so rich over there? It's Mensi Musa money. It's gold. I laugh at people say Japheth will be enlarged. The Arab is Esau because they have all the money. I laugh. I laugh at them. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. The Arab have some money. They like to flaunt. Look at Dubai. Look at us. We got Lamborghinis and stuff. You can do that in Jamaica too. Can build a bunch of beautiful houses and have police driving Lamborghini in Jamaica? It is because our people over there are not in charge. You people are sucking up everything. You got the most co-op scumbag ruling the place. You guys are the poor people, man. We are not poor. Our people are not poor. You're the one that always come in our land and our people and suck up our energy and suck up our wealth. We don't need you. You need us. Next thing you know, we are going to depopulate the earth. Depopulate the earth for what, Negro? So we can have it all. Do you know how big this earth is anyway? So you're not going to even go there. February 7, Navy SEAL trainee Kyle Mullen from New Jersey is dead after a hell week training. Till now, they don't know what killed this guy. They just say he's no more. 6 people OD'd at Grove Park in Ashlerville on Daniel Robertson report, okay? 6 people OD'd, like they just gone. Okay, they went and doing these drugs, they're just gone. 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago in Colorado, 5 people or no more, including a husband and a wife. Well, a boyfriend and a girlfriend, husband and a wife, they left a 4-month-old baby behind. Do you know what that is? Being 4 months old, growing up, that you find out that your mom and your dad was no more because they were doing drugs. They didn't have enough decency to worry about you as a 4-month-old baby. They were all about their drugs. Do you know what that is? A lot of I'm an 80s baby. Do you know how many 80s babies you were dubbed as crack babies? Now look at how we turn out to be. I know a lot of brethren that were born in the 80s, they turn out to be really well. We are not anybody that was born in the 80s and 90s, they call them crack babies. That's a horrible stigma we put on our people, man. We're still here. Horrible things. Fire breaks out at hotel in Bishop. 1 person is being treated for smoke inhalation. Mike Times, Watkins Pharmacy in Cascade, Idaho, burned down. Nurse who allegedly set the co-worker on fire found dead in apparent suicide. He was a traveling nurse, a traveling nurse, man. He got into some dispute with another nurse. It burned her alive. And then he went somewhere, a bag of popcorn, he eat it, that's it. Crazy. Husband killed wife, dump her body in the Arizona desert. Car drives over an embark, landing on a pickup truck SUV lands. Bibles are undamaged after fire rips through church. Again, the churches are catching hell. The firefighter has the helmet 64, Michael in the Mist. February 9. Woman dies after fire engulfed home in Bishop, Chief John Davis, Michael in the Mist. Hyundai Kia was recalled for spontaneously catching fire. Husband and wife rushed to hospital after the fire through the Peabody home. They just let it burn. Okay, again, like I said, brothers, they cannot put those fire out. They just let them burn. They cannot put the fire out. They just let it burn. They let the whole house burn down, because it seems like when they're shooting the fire, when they're shooting the water in the fire, the water flows. The water flows, and it cannot. When the water flows, it by the time for them to unfold and do their little recycling, water recycling, the whole house is gone. They just let it burn. That's right, like Usher. They might as well call the brother, say, Usher, there's a fire at the house, and then Usher said, "I play, let it burn." Then Category 3 cyclone Batsirai hits Madagascar. New Jersey, multiple mystery boom earthquakes. Okay. Plane crash in Butte County result in minor injury. Josh Newman, a skateboarding YouTuber, died at 22. He died in a plane crash in Iceland. Remember, we told you all those YouTubers and TikTokers. He was a 22-year-old kid. He went to a plane in Iceland to shoot a commercial. The ley line switch is no more. Video shows a disruptive passenger in flight to Orlando. And that guy, you remember that fellow? That guy was just sitting in chill, and then something jumped on him and like, well, hey, who's behind me? Say, hey, man, hey, help, help, help. And the people was like, what's going on? Say, there's a guy behind me with a needle trying to extract my DNA. Help! The elite trying to get me. Help! Remember that dude? That's why we told our people, stop messing with this garbage out there. That guy said, you ain't gonna get my DNA, man. The dude was ready to kick some ass. The dude got out of the chisel. They tackled they grabbed the dude, man. They tackled the city, and he go, where you going, man? They lift up the dude and say, help me try to extract my DNA. They slimmed the dude in the door, in the chair, and then they took a duct tape, they duct tape his ass, and then I was like, help! The Illuminati tried to get. I'm sitting there watching this. I'm like, man, talking about bad hish crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Oh boy. Japan has been completely paralyzed of the snow and stuff. February 10, evacuation are in places as emerald fire burns in Laguna Beach. We have brethren and sisters staying in Laguna Beach, okay? All right. We got houses burned down there, yet nobody's saying anything. People don't stop and say, wait a minute, something is going on here. Why there's so many fires starting in those rich areas? All right. You want to play dumb? Let's play dumb. Play stupid game. One stupid price. Derailed train injured several passengers in Douglas County, Georgia. 2 homes were destroyed and 1 damaged in Whittier brush, a fire in Sycamore. Fire truck 10, Michael in the Mist. Main scale utility pole after allegedly starting a fire in Sacramento building. Fire engine crashed with the vehicle Palatine, severe damage. Denny's restaurant at popular truck stop goes up in fire. I thought a bomb or a plane went off. Neighborhood Phoenix home explosion. For those of you that been here for a while with us, in your hand, can you count how many house explosion you can? How many house explosion? I believe our brother Sydney, Malachi brother Sydney Thomas sent the first video because of Plano, Texas, the home that exploded in Plano, Texas. Try to count in your head how many you can. The most I shorten you on the fingers, man. He should have give you way. He should have give you many fingers to count how many home explosion that you can just remember on the top of your head. And those people think those things are normal. All right, whatever. Okay, fighter jet from Luke AFB crashed near Buckeye. Pilot not seriously injured. Bob Saget died after hitting his head before sleeping. Till this day, they really don't know where he hit his head. What hit him? All the yeah. That's it. Bob Saget is out. He went out with a bang. That's why I say something bang him in the head. Of course, we know what killed the fellow. We know how Bob Saget went. Oh, he got hit in the head. Wait, what happened? He said, well, he slipped and fall. Brothers, let me tell you something. For a fall like that to kill you, if you did slip in the bathroom, there would have been blood on whatever you hit your head on. There would have been blood in there. He would have gone to the hospital, brother. He's not stupid. To hit your head that hard, you would have called the front desk. You would have do something. Or they would have found you unconscious on the floor with blood. I don't know, where did this happen? If you slip, you hit your head like that? Nah, Bob Saget was like, let's shake this thing right here. There you go. They got that's how it happened. They don't want to say this. You know, they're like, oh, hey, well, something hit him and he hits his head in something. But what was it? How did he hit his head? How did he hit his head so hard that he killed him? You got to be kidding me, man. Do you know what that is to hit your head so hard that you die? You see, your head is probably the hardest part in your body. Your forehead is the hardest. Do you know some people get shot in the forehead? The bullet did not penetrate the forehead because that's where the pineal gland located. It is the strongest part of your body. How did this guy die? Oh, well, he hit his head. Where? What is it? Please tell me the name of this hotel, the number of this room so I can stay away from it. What happened for this dude to slip somewhere on something? He didn't slip in the bathroom. Okay, the hotel, the inside of the hotel is made out of carpet. I don't know how he slipped out of that, but they say he slipped somewhere inside of the room. What was he doing? What the hell? What made this dude lay? What made this dude so hollow, swallow, and mellow that he hit his head so hard he didn't even feel it? But when the effects were out, by the time he feel it, he wake up in a place there is a perpetual sauna in there. By the time he wake up from the effect, he wake up in a place there's barbecue going up 24/7, and he can't come back here. The hell he was doing? How did he get out? You know, and whatever, man. So people are saying, man, no funds allotted for Seattle Police Department. The bonus they canceled that. Some Bay Area Starbucks closed since Monday. Many businesses are short staff. Some staff issues because of the plague. We look up. Remember. We will look up the double tail mermaid logo. The Starbucks. They got it from the Haitian Voodoo last year, and he was also we talk about Agwe, Master Agwe, Met Agwe being one of the figure of the Leviathan. World War Z, they swagger jack the zombie thing. World War Z made over for $540 million worldwide. You didn't see a penny of that. I didn't see a penny of that. In fact, some of you went and see this movie. You gave your money. Community in shock after 14-year-old girl shoots 13-year-old boy in Southeast DC. Both were students at junior high school. Police sent LGBT advocates murder case to grand jury because this thing got too high. Father who police say killed his two kids, then turned the gun on himself, stole the firearm. Family says the kids were 9 and 12 years old. Alex Finney reported Michael. Right there in Miami. Again, like we told you, it's just everywhere. Fathers are taking out their family and mothers are taking out their families. This dude, they say, oh, well, he was suffering from depression. Really? People have been suffering from depression for ever. They never took out the entire family. Oh yes, brother Daniel. Oh yes. Oh, I got stories. I got mountain of stories and celebrities. Dog, I was not in the whole music industry, but I get close to certain people, and then I moonwalk back where I belong. I'm like, I don't want to be around those people. Those people, they are worse than junkies. They are what they call a clean junkies. You won't know if they're a junkie because they got the money. They always stay fresh, and they got the money. They are junkies. Some female entertainers, they are junkies. They literally, in my line of work, being a OG from the hood, we know people. And when you walk with those people, when the line of business that I was, and they like me, they do really, really indeed like me. They really like when I'm around them because I'm from the hood. And I thought they liked me because of my quote unquote intellectual capacity, because I like to flaunt that in people's faces. Come to find out, they like me because of where I live. They like to come around in my neighborhood because they love the place. Well, if you scumbag love the place so much, why don't you move over there? No, 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 no. We love what's coming there, the good stuff that coming here. They are junkies. They are like full blown junkies. You got guys that are CEOs, brothers, CEOs of company that you will never know. They are full blown junkies. They in out of rehab every 30, 90, 60 days. Crazy things, man. A lot of them are no more. There was three dudes that they were. Those guys were good client of mine, man. Those guys, they will call and put an order when my business was doing really well, and then they will just say, "Hey, man, can we ride with you in your area? I will just for the night. We'll just pay you like whatever. We'll cover the fee for the week for you. Okay, let's just chill." And I thought those guys wanted to chill with me. CEO company, they're full blown junkies, man. Yeah. Oh, Mali. Oof. Don't bring Mali, man. Don't bring Mali in this. Mali is literally LSD. So don't bring Mali, man. Oh, that Mali thing, yo, the women. Well, I'm too holy to tell this story right now. Well, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Um, Smoke rise from a banknote factory fire in France. Queen Elizabeth might have caught. Yes, yes, yes. Queen Elizabeth might have caught a cough, cold, something. Hey, what happened to this queen, man? I haven't seen her. What happened to her? I don't know. Just checking on her Majesty. That's all. Just wanted to know what's going on. Gailey King tested positive for and her vacation. I already went into that. Woman arrested, charged in shooting where mother found dead next to daughter who was fake sleeping. Okay, all right. Flight to Orlando was diverted. When a man threatened to kill people in there. February 12th, okay? One was injured in a plane when a plane crashed near southern Illinois. It knocked out power plane. The plane crash site contained Jackson County, knocked out the power line. It was a single engine. Um, Six Star of David on the emergency light, the train. I mean, the ambulance. Remember the video that we saw? The ambulance. It has the Star of David, a blue star and a red star. Of course, Esau and Jacob. Just making stuff. Blue and a red. I mean, we can see those things. At least that's what I saw. Okay. A woman extricated from plane found upside down in the Gulf in Houston. Wisconsin diver recovers Waukesha woman's body from the Pacific Ocean. February 13th, a bird migration, mysterious mass extinction. This happening all over the world. For those of you who remember, there are reports that she is no more, but they do not want to announce it now because of the whole thing. If they announce it, it will give certain opportunity to certain people. But we know this. Ever since the Duke, the husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, 99 years old, didn't make it, that's that for her. Because those people are demons. The body that they live on is too weak. They have to go. And don't listen to people that say, oh, they can transfer their soul to little boys or golden kids. They don't have that type of power. They can't do none of these things. Remember that video, brothers, of the birds? It frightened Abu 7, man. Remember a video that bird, the portal opened and then dumped those birds over there. It was horrible. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got to sanctify the fast at 10. Yeah, Mexico. We know that was. We know what that was. Okay. A Utah family mourned the loss of a son. He died by a bully. The woman was wearing a shirt saying jazz. Of course, now you know the history of jazz music. They used to call it jackass because it was all music. And then they Saget jacket. They make the video. They make the movie all about all that jazz. That was the first movie they ever used to talk because it was made by us first. The Saget jacket, and then now it's theirs, so to speak. Let me see. A 5.4 earthquake hit Armenia, Georgia. Armenia, Georgia. A 5.4 earthquake. And officer arrests 3 suspects in TS murder in Miami. Okay. One of the suspect name was Womiel, which is the name of a fallen angel, man. The guy name was Womiel. Crazy, man. You know what happened? The 3 guys they arrested for shooting that TSA agent. The TSA agent, a woman, she got killed. She got murdered. Another woman paid. She used one of those PPP loan, and she gave the murderers the money to kill her because she hated her. They were working in the same place. She hated her. She been bullying her since 2015, and then finally she killed her. She felt no remorse. That's why we told our people, you don't mess with bully, man. Okay, we don't mess with bullies. Okay, she had her murdered. All right, 10 o'clock, beloved brothers and sisters. Let us sanctify the fast. As today, as the sun is down all around, beloved, this is our shofar, which is now consecrated by Joel 2:1. Okay, it is consecrated now. All right, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. Oh, great, terrible, and horrible King, great sovereign, great leader, supreme eminence, may you have respect in our fast. May you look upon it with respect, and may you grant it what your subjects, your handmaid, your manservants are seeking, which is your mighty wisdom, your supreme knowledge. Selah, so be it. us is hereby sanctified. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I consecrated this last night. Um, I have more Pentacles coming, brothers. I am so excited. There are multiple ways to do this, brothers. Okay, that's the shortest way to do this. Okay, I consecrated this too. Okay. This one is consecrated. You can still see the salt in there. You know, Joel 2:1 to consecrate your shofar. You can consecrate it with whatever you wish to do. All right, I got one more pentacle. This is the first pentacle of Sunday. Okay, that's Metatron in there. This is the first pentacle of Sunday. I'm trying to get all the 7 for my day. Okay, this is the first pentacle. This is for wisdom, wealth. Which one? I'm not quite sure. Wealth, wisdom, awareness, protection, defense. Each of them, travel. I got all of mine. All of mine. I bought all of mine. They are coming. This is the first pentacle of Sunday. All you need is one. All you need is one. This is Michael, the pentacle of Michael, and this is the 6th pentacle of Sunday. This is for subterfuge. Subterfuge means to deceit. Okay, this is one thing that's saying you cannot follow my step. I am in the street. You see me. It's not me. When I'm in the street, I duplicate it. You see thousands of me. You don't know which one is me. That's why I say to the demons. You know. So, oops. All right. So I wear both of them. So it's just a stage we are entering, brothers. That has nothing to do with anything. I will consecrate those things though, but I'm gonna have to put certain words in them. There are certain symbols you have to put in there for it to be shame. Okay. All right. We're almost done, beloved. We're almost done. We're going to stop. Probably we're going to stop halfway through, and then tomorrow we'll pick it up because it's just way too much. Back then we used to have like a 20. We used to have one page. We used to have like barely one page. Right now we got pages upon pages. February 14th, remain of one identified as score 7 update. There was a airplane that went for an airplane went for they went for a hunt. Okay, it was like 8 of them, and then the airplane disappeared, fell in the ocean. Till now, they never said anything, brothers. They never said anything. See, my hands start burning. The moment I touch the pentacles, I can feel the itch in there. I can feel it. I can feel it. Anyway. All right, let me stop at all right. We're going to stop at February 19th. On February 19th, ley line videos. A car stopped on the tracks and Big Levi and others pushed the car barely off the track. They called 911 and they took off. We're going to stop here today and then we're going to stop with this story. All praises to the Most High, beloved. So much going on. We cannot go with all of them. That was one day. Okay, before we move, we don't want to confuse the video. Which one of you saw the video of the ley line? The video where that lady car was stopped on the ley line. Which one of you saw it? Because we don't want to confuse the people. Thank you to all of you that saw this video. That was so far the strongest attack. Ever since I consecrated this thing, I have it. Things could not get close to me. Things cannot get. I don't know what it is. Ever since the 19th, today is the second. Nothing can. It's just like things cannot happen to me. They happen. They happen to the wife. The wife. I shouldn't laugh, but the wife suffered a horrible spiritual attack. Man, horrible. The wife saw my mom and the wife and the kids horrible spiritual attack, but they can't get to me. The wife horrible, man, terrible, man. She's so pissed. She had to go to the doctor and get quick surgery because of the attack that went into her. Yeah, it didn't come to me; it come to her. So far, everything's going gravy. It's just when I'm reading the book, it's just so much energy, brothers. Beloved, on that day, telling you the truth, I had no idea what happened. It happened so fast. The train came out of that portal. You saw it. It didn't make a sound until it reached us. The train didn't make a sound until it came out of the portal. You can hear it. I'm not making this up for the people that think we are making this up. And then the people see those, all those inside edition, all those news, the Vatican, they all see this. They understand what it is. That's why you see local news are making things about bright line. Oh, what is it? There's one spot people getting stuck in there. They saw my video. They cannot ask me for it because if they do, that's like a death sentence. They saw those videos. They saw it online. People post it all over the place. It's all over online. They saw it. It's been shared through WhatsApp many, many times. It's been forwarded to WhatsApp many, many times. They saw it. They understand what's going on. Brethren, sistren, we have work to do. And the work is a lot. We have work to do, and the work is not easy. Gird your loin. It's getting easy, but it's not easy. You would have thought when you're working for the greatest being on earth, you would have thought everything would have been so easy for you. What a mistake I make. You thought working for the mighty one would have been like the easiest job on earth. You thought working for him would have been like the easiest job on this entire earth. It would have been so laid back, things you just chill. All you have to do is say, Amen. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Christ, baptism, and then that's it. Oh no, sir. It's quite hard. It is quite hard. It's impossible. Sweet is the reward. Let me just brush up. Boy. But I love it. Let me just brush up in certain things for those of you that wish to participate, for those of you that wish to join us in our endeavor to please and obey and satisfy the Most High to study. We are about to undertake, after the fast, beloved, on the 12th, by the order of His Majesty, I am to stand down and get some rest. I am to do what I am told. I am to get some rest, and then after that, I'll come back and then get things going. When I don't know when he's going to call me back online. I don't know. I never know. But I know after the fast, he told me get some rest. If some of you wish to get some rest, if you wish to do this, Check on this here, check on this, that, but get some sleep. You are missing sleep. Get some sleep, okay? All right. So get some rest if you can, recharge and come back and do what you can do. Again, if you do not see me for a long period of time, I am fine. I'm just resting. During this period of rest, I will not be able to get online point blank period unless unless they drop the bomb on me, baby. You drop the bomb on me, baby. You turn me on. You just if they drop the bomb on me, yeah, you will see Big Levi crazy come back. I'm like, hey. This cemented it. That's it. That's it. Their tongue are being melted in their mouth. Their eyes are being consumed in their eyes. That's the only thing. If it's not something major, you're probably not going to heard of me until whenever the Most High say come back, and stuff. I'll be with the family, just chill. My phone going to be turned off. I will not be able to answer your email. I will not be able to do anything. The Most High say complete rest. However, you will hear from me from other brethren. You will hear from me probably in the Facebook group. Brother Gatra will probably put something because that's what the Most High say to speak to key people. You probably gonna hear from me from beloved brother Abdullah Seer or the beloved brother Big Judah. You're probably going to hear from me from our beloved sister Lisa Cabrera, peace be upon her. You probably say, hey, Big Levi say he's all right, he just resting. Because I know the family, of course, they will miss their fellow, brother, of course. But I have to obey. And again, just a fair warning, if you don't see me, just know the brother is resting. If you send email, it should say automatically I'm in some kind of resting mode. It will be automatic email. I don't know. I'm gonna try to see if I can set that up. I don't know. It should say that. And I won't be able to receive your prayer requests or stuff. But you can still send things. You can still send your what they call this again, your testimony, your dreams, your prayer requests. Okay. But news, I won't be able to receive the news though if you send them. So that's just what being said. Now I'm gonna go ahead and back and start working out again because it's been 2 months. I haven't walked. I haven't walked for 2 months now. I've been uh I checked the vacation sitting. I haven't walked out for 2 months, so I gotta stretch my leg again, and things like that. So that's for the disclosure. Now, for the people that are in the $5 challenge, we made a vow, and the vow was a two-part vow. The vow said that we are going to and my face keep getting greasier and this thing keeps sliding off my face. I gotta get this thing um tightened up. So as I'm advancing in age, so I need this thing. Now, we made a promise. The promise had two parts. The first part was 52 weeks of a $5 challenge to keep us focused on the mighty one, to keep us talking about him and not going astray, and talking about a bunch of other nonsense and celebrities and then conspiracy theories. Next thing you know, this channel is about fighting and making video response to this brother, to that brother. We are not praying, we are not studying, we are not seeking and stuff. Because we keep our promise, we see how the priesthood of Mahan, the Vatican, is literally copying us. You can see this. Every one of you that are watching that are familiar with the verbal and terminology of our people that we use here, you know they are watching and they are copying, they are studying, and they are listening, and most importantly, they are cleaving. It's a form of cleaving, brothers. Make no mistake. It's a cleaving with pride. Another for them to drop the pride, the most are gonna beat the pride out of them. And then they will come humbly. Now, because of this, we fulfill, well, not yet. In 2 more weeks, we will fulfill the covenant that we had of the Most High 52 weeks. We will fulfill it. You should have a total of $6,890. So we made an estimate. We don't know how many people that are in it though. Okay, if we have 300 people, we will have over $2,060,000. Okay, now with $2,060,000 in your treasure chest, not in the treasure chest though, in your possession. Okay, with $2 million collectively, we can do a lot. However, there are some challenges that are posing. For instance, if we wish to make something happen for the mighty one, we will need to rally whatever money that we'll rally. It's not like, hey, you need to give it up, give it all up. It's up to you. Whatever percentage you want to give, and then we will do something for the great one. It cannot be said here. However, we find what we need to do through our prayers. We find it. Be ready. Be ready. You will be sent a sign. And once you heard the sign, when you see it, because you are going to see it, you will know exactly what to do. You will receive the instruction how to do it. Okay. Now, for those of the people that are asking how to get in the $5 challenge, of course, we already have 2 weeks. It's pretty much over. But if you wish to get on if we are going to renew it, if the nation agreed to renew it for next year, which is 2022, which is coming in the next few days, our new year, of course, aka the Hebrew New Year. If you wish to participate with us, you can. However, we must warn you, this isn't a game. I'm not making this up. Where is it? Oh boy. This thing is somewhere there. I'm not making this up. This is very serious. It's not something I would even advise you to undertake. A lot of sisters, brothers take it, they help them. Brothers start business, brothers get out of the house where the two-third wars, people was going to be homeless. They take care of things and stuff like that because that's what the Most High had it to do. A lot of the people that had these things down there, they take care of the pentacle and all that stuff in it. They had no issue because the Most High knew why he beamed this idea in our head, because he knew we're going to do a lot of works. A lot of people buy books. You can use yours to put it there, and whatever crap we say here, you go buy it. You show the mighty one you are seeking his face. You're willing to learn. You're willing to study. You're not stagnant, staying in one place and then wait for the chariot to come pick you up. You are looking for the location of the chariot so you can get in. You are not waiting for the airplane to pick you up at your house. You are going and walking to the airport with luggages in your hand to get into the airplane. There's a difference. There's a difference. Now, with that being said, there are great things we need to do. This is not child play. There is strong. If you wish to join with us, we will tell you this from the start. It's not gonna be easy. You thought like, yo, I'm gonna be part of this family, I'm gonna save some money and stuff, and then I'm gonna do something that will please the one. You know, the Most High, we're gonna do something for him and stuff like that. That's what you thought, but that's not what's gonna be. It's gonna be hell for you. If you're ready to suffer, welcome. It's not gonna be easy. However, it is beautiful. Incredibly and difficult, but it's beautiful. I have seen what the Most High have done for 2 years. Well, for a year, he gave us the task, and the task was virtually impossible. Until when we pray, he made the task possible. Not him specifically, but through our studies, through our sharing information, through our digging in the earth, through our reading our books. I find out, you find out, we find out together. It is possible to do certain things. It is possible to find certain things. He is rising you. He is raising you, so to speak, to become the king, queens of the earth, the leaders of this earth. People will need to follow you. If people are willing to follow you, they are willing to follow something that is new and something that is righteous, something that the earth never seen before. We need to come up with certain way to accommodate the world. It's already there. The most I put it there. It's like a hide and seek. There's a proper way. Man, let me take this thing to keep it so sliding off. There's a proper way they call is that treasure hunt? There's a way for it. What is it called? There's a way they call this thing. Boy, I forgot it. Shalom, beloved sister Madge. Thank you for joining us. Uh is it there's a way they call it where you get little clues. You go that place, you get a clue, say, okay, scavenger hunt. Thank you. Oh boy, Big Levi is terrible with this thing. I don't know, maybe because I'm hungry and tired. So it's a scavenger hunt. It's a scavenger hunt. So you're gonna go to this place and then you're going to find something. It's gonna read this and that. We already find two of them. And again, this is for the hardcore. Some of you, you're on the $5 challenge. You may not be able to participate physically, but you will be at a distance. You will be connected with us through us, with us to us through the ley line. You will see this. Now, if we have this year, if we 2022, somebody just make a little small calculation for us. If we have, let's exaggerate it thing. Let's say we have 1,000 people dedicated to the $5 challenge. 1,000 times 7,000, just to exaggerate it things. 1,000 people times $7,000 for 52 weeks. This time we will begin in reverse to make it easier, because I tell you, man, this thing is no joke. Okay. 7 million, is that what that is? 7 million. Now with $7 million, brothers, we can do a lot. We can have research team researching our own techno magic, scientific stuff, burial, artifacts that we have, how to activate it, our hidden books, how to study them, how to bring a new somewhat techno, how to bring the old technology, the whole Atlantean technology, so we can benefit and the world can enjoy with us, so we can build a better world than we have here. How we can bring the natural healing to cure all disease. How the world can be disease free because we have the power in us. After all this judgment, brothers, and not with those scumbag in power, not even them being alive. So we brothers, money. I don't like to bring the money in, but because we're still in the world of the Gentiles, you need a hell of a lot of money to do anything. Back then, you can go ahead and go somewhere in the wild and take a deuce for free. Right now, you got to go with toilet paper. You got to pay for it. Flush the toilet, the water, you have to pay for everything. Nothing is free in the Gentiles world. But we do have things that the Father put places for us all over the world. But we need to travel. We need to get them and activate them and consecrate them. We need to call beings or the things our forefathers put there for us. We need to go get them and make a better world, so to speak. But not after that whole destruction. In the meantime, brothers, we are studying. Telling you the truth, I personally have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not like I know exactly what I'm doing. Something beam into my head, I'm like, boy, that's impossible. But oh boy. All right then. I'll try to do something. Just letting you know, it's not gonna be easy. We will have private members, a private club for private members. To drain us, we will know who you are. It's not like you're just draining and you stay in the background. We don't know who you are. We will know who you are. Not only you, we'll know all that you ever done in your life. From all the way from ever since you came out of your mother's portal till now. We'll know who you are and what you are in for. That's why it will be impossible to have spies in the midst. You won't be able to lurk. There are hundreds of you that already pre-qualify for this. Like I stated before, your heart has to be pure. You cannot have malicious, malevolent intent and journals to use this great power to cause harm. The world is being destroyed. We will rebuild it. And we will rebuild it in our Father's plan and in His own image. He will give us, well, He already gave us the plan. He will provide to us the materials. We will rebuild this world. You cannot have malevolence, malicious intent. For instance, you come for a fact, I'm going to come so I can steal this thing and kill all of them. Even though you buried this deep in your heart, whatever spirit was sent to go that deep background search, they're going to come back, they're going to tell you us exactly. And we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you straight up, you cannot dream because you're a spy. And this is who you're working with. And after 3 or 7 days, you will be no more. I'm dead serious. If you're a spy, you draining us, that's a death sentence on you. Of course, a narcissist will say, I don't give up. I will still drain. You will die. If you all have malicious intent, you have malevolent emotion, you think you can come in the midst to cause division, to cause strife, you will die. That's the kindest way I can put it for you. You will literally die. After we give you the answer after 3 or 7 days or 21 days, you're gone. And guess what? When you're going to go, you're going to make it publicly known that you're going where you belong because you were trying to hurt those group of people, and then you will fall on your face, you'll die. And the whole country, the whole nation will know that you are trying to infiltrate us. You are no more. I'm not trying to scare you away. I'm just telling you the facts. Because if we need to rule the world, we're not going to be some lazy bums that come over there and then just do things. We're going to have to come up with the stuff. And we will have certain group of people that are under our boots. We will have a group of people that are in our chain. A lot of you say, yeah, I'm not into this. It will happen. They will be directed and we will have our rest. But before we got our rest, we will search a lot. That's why I give you 1,000 years of rest. Can you imagine 1,000 years being alive, learning everything that you could learn, going anywhere, any universes, and meet any being and do anything that you wish to do? You can't die. You can't sin. You are not worried about anything. I believe there's one of the angel of the God names mean eternal youth. You have eternal youth, new body, stronger body. 1,000 years living and going anywhere, do whatever you want. And righteousness, you cannot do no wrong. You become a God. You can have whatever you please, whatever you want. You want to fly, you fly. You want to lift big rocks, you lift big rocks. But you have to be worthy of that. You have to bring fruit worthy of repentance. You have to bring fruit worthy of this power. We must work. We must seek more. It's not all about books, brothers. At one point, we said it, we will stumble upon a book. I believe, or at least right now, we're starting to get into it. We will stumble upon a book that will have certain information. It's going to become practical. Just like you're doing your little consecrating your little pentagram or glasses and stuff, or you will do like crazy ish levitation, teleportation, healing, astral projection, teletransportation, lay net, lay vision, lay phone. You will have those technology. You will do this. I'm looking for this thing. I'm like, it is possible. It's just I haven't attained this level yet, but it is possible. What Mark Zuckerberg is trying to do with that metaverse where women keep getting ripped when they get in there, you can actually do it with your mind. There's a movie called Surrogate with Bruce Willis. It's a funny movie. It's actually a very good movie. It's called Surrogate, and it was made in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. I will suggest you watch this movie. It's something like that, but of course, the Gentiles they perverted everything. I believe Surrogate. Yeah, it should be free on YouTube. Something like that. Which one of you saw that movie, Surrogate? It's not very popular. There's a guy in this movie. He looked just like one of those brother. It's an interesting movie, Surrogate. Beautiful movie. Not quite sure who saw it. Yeah, Surrogate was you get the whole idea where people can just choose anybody they please. They want to be, they just choose it. You got 99.99% of white people, they choose to be black. You got 99% of 99, all the white folks, they just choose to be black because you got a little old white dude, like he's like 99 years old. He chooses to be a strong black man, a doctor. He's very strong. He's very tall. He's black. And then when you look at his ID, he's like 95 years old. Like, okay, man, what's up? This is all of you. I already spoiled the movie, but it's a great movie. It's a great movie. Surrogate. Somebody put it in the chat room. I'm about to leave you folks because it seems like I'm day 32. We got probably brothers. We got like a week to go. Is that what that is? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Barely 2 weeks. 9 days. 9 days. We got 9 days. Surrogate. Yeah. Bruce Willis is in it. Bruce Willis. Yeah. Yeah. The fast ended on not this Saturday, the following Saturday. We will have a renewal talk. If the nation wish to renew everything that we did last year, we'll probably make a tweak. For instance, some of the prayers, there are some powerful so-called Kabbalistic prayers. We're probably going to say them every month, or to open the month, we'll say this prayer. To close this month, we'll say another prayer. We could renew, or we could replace. We will see what we're gonna do, because some prayer I'm reading like, holy of beloved, thank you for joining us. Of course, this thing is there's a lot going on. It's just too much. We're all tired. Okay, but we're going to pray. Beloved, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving the mighty one great praise, great glory. Do not follow me, follow the Most High. And thank you for all of you newcomers, your very kind emails. It seems like we are getting the cream of the crop now. It seems like we are getting the creme of the creme, le creme de la creme. The people that are coming now, I don't know, something is different about them. Usually I'm getting stupid things, people attacking. I don't know why, but They are not attacking. They are truly seeking knowledge. They want to know. Usually, I will get people attacking me because you say something that they don't understand. They attack you. Hey, what you should say to uncover your head? What you say about the women? Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble have to happen and stuff. And the war cannot happen. What you are seeing over there is rumors of wars. It's not real. It's all set up to distract you. Distract you from what? What is it that is so bad? They have to kill a bunch of people to take your attention away. Plus, they have to come with the whole African thing to take your distraction away from this war and put it on the African people and the black folks. What is it? That's a hell of a distraction right here, man. Like, damn. Good grief. The camps are very silent. Check them. Check the camps. See, they are talking about the World War III. That is up still right now, still going on. Check them. Oh, I forgot about the sister. Maybe tomorrow I'll let the sister talk about what she saw. And I will explain what it is. Oh boy, I forgot all about this. Beloved, go in peace, okay? Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.